Good afternoon, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time for some more Hogwarts Legacy with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, we are going to be back at it. We are sneaking into the library, into the restricted area of the library, because apparently that's where we need to be. That is where the next piece of this great big old mystery is. And of course, instead of going there with a teacher, our teacher now has stuff to do for the headmaster and is basically saying, hey, just chill and wait. But, we are not patient. We are nowhere near patient enough to deal with waiting. So we're just going to go ahead and just, find our own way in. Thankfully, we have made friends with a rather, a slightly, what's the term I'm looking for? A slightly, naughty boy. Somebody who really just kind of likes going off and doing their own thing. And has snuck into the restricted area plenty of times, because why not? So, with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the game here. So yes, we just need to trot on down the stairs here and say, hey.
See there? That's the door we need to reach.
Right.
And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Alright, sure. Alright, so space and F. Alright. Cool, so now we have this disillusionment charm. Wait, not that one. We want to go T. Yeah. Okay. But we'll just put that one there. Really? So I have to have that one in... fine.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Right, and then we can hold... Whoa. No. Okay, so it's hold C to... Right, nearby adversaries will investigate. Right, uh-huh. You just gotta attack to distract. And then it's just a matter of taking your time, going slow, and... For some reason, when you open a door, nobody's like, hey, what was that?
Christ, the librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said
No.
usually, but it'll still be all right.
Pay
Do you
attention.
see her desk behind me?
Yeah.
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
All right, so since we have to have Incendio there, we're going to put that there, and we're going to put you at 4.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Why the hell is she going this way? That doesn't...
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
The key. Here it is.
Professor Black, might I
Must have
suggest a
been one of
ban
the
on
books
magic in the
wandering
library?
about.
Someone has been sneaking in the restricted section, and Cressida Bloom seems to think that the library is as her own personal area in which to practice her lace incantations. It is most disruptive. One might consider Peeves tame by comparison. Alright, so now we need to get down to the restricted area. We'll take the long way around.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Yes, that's a very old saying. Alright, basic cast while undetected to lure authority. Yeah, we've already done that.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Just don't
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself.
Why
with
are
that
there
right
so
now.
many Iron
Let's
Maidens?
focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
So,
Quietly now.
here's a question. Aha! So, big eyes can't see through disillusionment charm. That's how you do it.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
That was not what I was going for, but okay. That's not the book that we're looking for.
Levioso!
Ooh, hello.
Silent as a grave.
All right, so now we need a Reparo charm.
Reparo.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be.
Hey, now,
Naughty,
hi.
naughty, you'll get
Peeves?
naughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Why would you help the establishment?
Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides,
Right.
I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo!
I was trying to do that before Peeves showed up, but... Right, well that's just very
Of course,
suspicious.
traces of ancient magic. That's it.
I was gonna say, very suspicious looking archway there. Okay. All right, so we have better equipment, which we should probably go through and look at. So we have a new headwear. We have 16 defense right now. This goes up to 18. All right. It is a god-awful looking hat, but we can change that. We have new outfit here. We have... Okay, how the hell does sleepwear provide more defense than like a pants, shirt, and stuff? That's a bit ostentatious. We'll go with the ascot, yeah. All right, new robe, which we have 7 offense right now. This goes up to 19 offense. It doesn't look bad. We have 7 offense for that. Our gloves are just standard gloves. Do we have new eyewear? Not really, no. All right. But we're a little bit better. We're just a little bit better as far as our
I like
offensive
this
defense.
lead.
Open it up and find, apparently to some kind of like, well, I don't know if that picture was indicating where we're going, but man, that looked like a steampunk engine room. All right. No. Ollie, ollie, oxen free. Oh, there's a chest over here. Forgot to look to the side. The new scarf. It looks like it's an improvement. Of course. Oh, yes. Doubles our offense bonus. All right. But I don't like the look of it. I'm sure there's going to be a scarf that I'll like the look of eventually, but...
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Yeah.
Levioso! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Levioso! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Huzzah! There we go. Your gift of ancient magic accumulates by successfully attacking or taking damage. Successful plus 10 plus hit combo will begin generating ancient magic power-ups. Collecting these will greatly fill your ancient magic meter and recover a small amount of health. Well, that's nice. When at least one segment of ancient magic meter is filled, you can cast devastating ancient magic attacks. Yes, I've been doing that. Thank you.
Revelio.
Hi, boys.
Levioso.
Ugh. Yeah, take that. Haha. All right, so... Oh, goods. What do you do? Okay. So how do we get over there to that guy?
Revelio. Accio.
I mean, we can't pull it. Oh. Oh. Well, that's handy. Especially since we're getting better gloves now. All right, let's take a look at the gloves then. What do the gloves do? Gloves give us a plus 16 to offense. Cool, we'll take them. But again, I don't like the look. I'm very picky about my looks. At least in games. All right, remember, do not hesitate. Do not wait. Run like the devil.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
We'll find out when we get there.
Revelio.
Wait a minute. What are you? Oh, wait. So... And then you continue on across. Okay. I gotcha. Alright, so once we reach the end here, we should be able to say snap that. And it'll continue on through to here, and we get a chest. Alright, so hit that now. Bring it closer to us. Also, let's take a look at our new Quidditch goggles. Oh, see, they're locked. But they had a lot more defense.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Nearly. How do you know you're nearly there? How do you know where the end is? Oh, okay.
Levioso! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy!
Right. That was not that bad.
It is a book after all.
What did you expect them to hide in a library? Come on. For a bright student, you're not all that smart. Well, plunge your face in. That's a good boy. It's all very brown. This is a very brown land. No water. And flood them. Oh, no. I'm sure they're not actually gonna, like, flood the land. Oh, my goodness. They are definitely making stuff grow, though. I'm guessing this is before there was the whole secrecy bullshit. This is probably the reason for all the secrecy. Oh, great. See, the kid already has problems in his lungs. Now you're going to add humidity and pollen and probably going to make him even more sick. Good job. You can't fix the world's problems with magic.
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
Oh,
As
I'm
it
not the
happens,
first.
I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
Well, now
So
that
if I
all
can
sounds
see
familiar.
traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
Isn't that pretty much what Fig told us?
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few.
Right.
As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Okay. And she's just like, yeah, baby, more power. So yeah, this is apparently not that. So apparently everybody who can see ancient magic is admitted as a 5th year.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
That being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
I don't know who's his uncle. Are we are we good? Are we clear?
Incendio.
I have no idea what time it is or what we're supposed to be doing. All right, let's see here. Tomes and Tribulations. We need to return to Professor Fig's room. Right. But there's something here. So we'll wait. Oh, okay. It's morning again. Or it's daytime at least. Hello?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way.
Okay,
and I'm afraid
hi.
everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. but I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that
Well,
way.
no, probably
I
not.
collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Good question.
To be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
Okay.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands.
Oh, really?
If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Right. I think we can do that.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
So, yeah, the librarian is not questioning us just going around casting spells in the library.
Accio! This must be Cressida's diary.
Today was a
I'd want
good
this
day.
back too if I were her.
That is, until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. I had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. He is such a menace. Thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions. Always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he'd have been expelled by now. A broth smokies again for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer a meat pie. Well, who doesn't? Meat pies in general are delicious.
Levioso! Accio!
Ah!
Revelio!
Right, so I have 4 out of the 5 books.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
I don't know, ma'am.
Incendio!
No, not incendio. Do not set it on fire. Actually, no, we do want to take a look at this. Okay, so we did get another set of new goggles. So yes, we can use the 19, get up to the 19 defense. Change them back to our normal glasses. Thank you. Also did get something new here. All right, it's slightly better. I want something with some style. Come on. I mean, that coat is pretty stylish. I do like that coat. All right, so we need Lumos now.
Lumos.
All right, so big old picture. Okay, yep, there he is.
Revelio.
Might as well get the
Lumos.
All right, come on, little buddy. Excuse me, pardon me. Why do you have an owl cage in the library? This is not the place for owls. All right, I know I saw one.
Revelio.
Ah, there it is.
Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Ooh, that is some bright-ass light. I mean, I guess you would want plenty of natural light coming into a library. Just random money laying around, okay. Okay, here's your books.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you.
I know, I'm great,
I'll happily
aren't I?
take the heavy lot off your hands now.
I'm not going to extort the poor girl.
Lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong.
You're not going to
Perhaps I
just
should
swear it
start
off
brushing up
entirely?
on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy.
I wish they'd let Ronan teach the entire curriculum. Charms is the only class I can stay awake for.
All right, so let's make use of our fast. No, damn it. This one. I was just trying to get you to turn. Why is there a purple?
Revelio.
Why is there a purple haze over this area? What are you? Okay. Oh. So 3-0. So we need a 2. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I think I see where. Okay, so 4 plus 1 plus something equals 12. So 7. So if that's a 0, 1 for the unicorn horn, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is this like egg type thing. Yes. Okay. Cool. Ooh. Opulent spider web hat.
Revelio.
And a circular painting. So how much better is that hat than what we're wearing? From 18 to 23 defense. That is something. We'll stick with the flat cap, thank you.
If I had to pick a favorite professor, I'd choose Gum.
Oi, can you help me?
Hello?
Maybe?
Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Sure.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Okay.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Right.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
You haven't slept for a while, so... Okay, so we say... a rhino skull. I know where that... I know where that, that fountain is. Or that pool is. And then a picture and you pull... the top... Okay. All right, so we have...
Handy defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard. Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Okay, who are you? And what business is it of yours? Right, we've been into the witch's bathroom. We haven't been into the wizard's bathroom. Oh, okay, yeah. I really need to figure out how to unlock these extra things. Going invisible in the bathroom. That isn't, like, you know, alarming or concerning in any way. All right, so maybe downstairs? Oh, level 1 lock. Okay. Hey, why are you casting spells?
Revelio.
Oh, nothing about this person?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Yeah, nice to see you too, ma'am. All right, so yeah, it was right outside of her room was where we had the, because I know we've seen the rhino skull. I know we've seen the rhino skeleton. All right, so some wooden pillars and we're starting to shade towards yellow here. We're definitely looking for somewhere in the green. Which to me would indicate probably back upstairs, because up here was where we were like, it was very this, yes. Aha! Found you! Come with me, little moth. And be thankful that this isn't actually a flame. So, all right. You know what? Let's do this the smart way. Configuration. Defense against the dark arts classroom. Yes, that's where we want to go, because that's where the rhino skeleton is. And then there's a pool right nearby. That was where we had started collecting all the pages.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Absolutely. Right.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Yes, you are. But then I think it was out through here. Yes.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The
Yeah?
Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
So it has to be through here, and there's like this big old...
This stairwell looks promising.
What wall? What? I'm sorry, how did you see that through the fucking... Oh.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure? There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Authentic historian outfit. Okay.
I'm still struggling with that.
Lumos.
All right, so you have a window with a potted plant and... what looks like a...
All of the shopkeepers like me. I know they do. I think they're drawn to my shop.
Listen. No, okay. I don't think it would be through a door. And this area is looking way too dark. Like, yeah, there's no light here. There was definitely a very bright window. Thought I heard a paper rustling. There's like a really bright window. And then what looked like maybe a sphinx.
Patrick Redding is surprisingly
Yeah, see a nice bright window. Definitely not in here. Why did I hear frogs in there? That door's locked. This is where the paint... Again, not in here. All right. Down here, that door's locked. This one leads outside. I mean, I don't think it would be down here, but maybe like through the doors.
Pay attention. Sharp has plenty of useful advice.
I think
Revelio.
in the first year. Why stave off the mayhem?
Going to harvest some knotgrass from the greenhouse. Did you know that...
Incendio.
All right, there's our 15.
I don't like how flying messes up my hair.
See, we're back outside. I'm thinking maybe we can't find that one yet because it's behind a locked door, maybe?
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I find if I try to put enough offensive in potions, it seems to keep sharp off my back.
Right, I am officially lost here, I think. Where the hell am I going? I don't know, but there is a... Really, I really could use, like, some way of opening up more slots, more spell slots. Okay, so every pair of glasses that we have now are worse than what we're wearing. Which means if we can go to a shop. All right, yes. The disillusionment. Sneak up on Mr. Sleepy Chest here. Huh? What happened? Oh, we're back out here.
Revelio.
What the hell is that? That's the Frog Choir. Here perch the slimy yet symphonic frogs that comprise the Hogwarts Frog Choir. These magical amphibians can sing in 6-part harmony and hold a pitch better than most humans. Well, yeah, they don't have to worry about as much shit as humans do. All right, fine. We're not going to worry about that right now. No, damn it. So yeah, he was like, the headmaster was like, yo, be in my office in 5 minutes, bitch. And Fig was like, I can't do anything. He's the boss. Hi? Comfy? There's literally a couch right over here. It's... I hear fluttering.
Revelio.
All right, Professor. Now I gotta wait for you to be done with your little task.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor.
Yes, he does.
I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Again, not a big surprise, right?
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Yeah.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Here you go.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing.
Tickling my throat
It appears
today.
someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Rackham started 5th year too.
Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
What is that thing behind
I
you?
understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
What's this glowing thing? All right, so just thought about it. We should probably look at our challenges because we've got stuff to claim. Top of the class ensemble. We're still working on that. So now we have a legendary cape. That might be something worth it. We have, what is that? Regalia ensemble? Okay. All right, let's take a look at our quests. Cash in the castle. Return to Arthur Plumley. All right, yeah. Right.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Okay. Why can I not walk?
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
All right. All right, so, right. Natty just sent you an owl post. We've already gone over this. Oh, and she wants to meet in lower... Oh, this is why it wouldn't let me do anything. Hamlets are small communities throughout the world. Thank you. I never would have guessed. All right. I never would have guessed what a hamlet was. All right. So we need to go back to Arthur Plumley. Hey, we found the we found where that map goes, buddy.
Revelio.
I can hear the fluttering of pages.
It's no wonder Ravenclaw...
Accurate.
Having to solve things every time you want to go into the common room.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me.
Yes.
Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
You're just going to go to the deputy headmaster's office and rummage around? All right. So let's go to the world map. We need to come down here. All right. But we have other stuff like successfully avoid an enemy's attack by rolling and cast Incendio on 5 enemies. Plus we have Herbology class and a girl from Uganda. All right, we'll go to Herbology first.
I find its location.
All right, where is Herbology? Herbology is down here. And we do have one that's kind of close. At least closer than where we are right now. That's good. So yeah, zip on down. And we'll see what we have here.
We're quite fortunate the school's so close to the Hogwarts.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Revelio.
Hitney leaves. All right. Lock. All right, let's start class. What do we...
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look
Really?
forward to growing together.
Oh, God. Why?
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
Okay, sure.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
Really?
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Yeah. So we're shoving plants into our ear.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
All right.
Quickly! Place your mandrakes in the new pot and pat down the soil!
Yeah, that's not good.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Uh-huh.
Reparo!
Yeah, I was a little worried about that. It's like that could
very
rain
sorry
down
about
glass
that.
on us, and that
Yours
isn't
was a
good.
bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go.
Okay.
Splendid work, everyone.
That's it. Just repot a plant, and you're done with class. That's the
Now,
entire.
for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you.
Yeah, might as well be a
It
good
seems
student,
you're already
right?
taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep.
Yeah.
Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've
good
arranged
gods,
for you
do
to
you
have
have
your own
to?
potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
They did know that I was joining the class, that I was joining as a 5th year, like,
Dittany's restorative properties make
back
it a
in
vital ingredient in the
you know,
Wiggenweld
back before
potion,
term
as you all
started,
should know
right?
from Professor Sharp's class.
All right, so 10 minutes.
Well done. Once it can be harvested,
Yeah,
your
just
Dittany will be ready to use
poke
in
some
Wiggenweld
seeds.
potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now,
Okay.
what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Really? The chomping part of that is...
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead.
Okay.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And Hufflepuffs too. At least you did. Here we are, home of the Chinese... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Revelio.
To say, I thought I saw a... All right, so... Right, hold tab. And then mouse button and...
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious
Okay.
little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary.
I
Dogweed
know.
and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too.
Oh.
Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Probably.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Oh, so after they're done, they just like pop?
Revelio.
Oh, that's locked. Okay. Wait, what's that down there? Is it another locked door? Yeah, another locked door. Okay. We could really use we could really use the Ollamh spell, but alright, so what's up in here? Your slots are full. Okay. So yeah, we need to find we need to sell some shit.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
I'll try to remember that. All right, so we have finished herbology.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my...
And we've gained extra health. All right, so let's just snap on back to Hogsmeade. And we can sell off all the stuff that is worse than what we're currently wearing. Because once we've collected it, we can change anything to look like it. So we don't have to, like, hold on to something that we like the look of.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Right. I actually just wanted to sell...
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
I mean, do you normally stock clothing? All right, there we go. And we have some money now.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Yep. Oh, wait, there was something that we were wanting to get. Where was it? It was... Okay, it was near the 3 broomsticks. Or yeah.
It isn't just thunderbirds that can tell when...
Where are we? Okay, because, yeah, it was like there was... Maybe it was on the other side. Because it was like... It was where we were seeing Rookwood. It was here. I think we were coming down this way.
Revelio.
Yeah, there we go.
Accio.
And just 10 gold. I mean, not much, but, you know, gold is gold. Oh, and then there was the... Yes. Riven shaft? That was, like, right down here. All right, so we'll guide us back to J. Pippin's. And then it was like under the bridge there was one of those eyeball chests. Whoa, oh, shit. Yeah, give me your gold. 500. Just sitting there in a chest. All right, so we want to come down to here. And we can actually just pop down to right to the entrance to Hogwarts and then continue on down. So we're going to visit our first hamlet. Not the Dane. Wait, no. Yeah. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. The fuck? Might as well collect as many of the flu places that we can. Fast travel is good. Don't know what you guys are used for now, but I'm sure you'll come in handy later. Everything, pretty much everything in this world looks like it's like about ready to crumble, you know? We already have this one? I thought that was the one that I went to. Is that the one that I was supposed to go to? So I'm guessing we can run into, like, people and things in the wilderness, in the wild?
Revelio.
Groundkeeper's hut. Ah.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Okay. Wait, what could prove dangerous if you're not careful? What is that?
Accio. Incendio.
Right. Okay. There's just wild ruins. Charming cloak.
Revelio.
Anything else here? Does not look like it. All right. Here's a question. Can we swim? Yes, we can. All right, that's good to know. Leech juice. Yummy.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We
They're
did
pansies.
not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
Got it in one.
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili Land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
All right, cool.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped.
Exactly.
Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's guards talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
You called me all the way out here just to tell me that... You called me all the way out here just to tell me that.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far. They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Stupid!
Really?
You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Perfect.
Accio.
Practice.
Incendio.
That was satisfying. See, we have an active one.
Accio. Incendio.
Show off who you want.
Hello. Very
I'll
fancy.
watch the light go out of your eyes.
Oh, a duelist.
I see you.
Incendio.
Hang on.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Expulsum.
Take this student off of my dead body!
That's just pitiful.
Protego.
Reducto.
Leviosa.
To your Howard!
Incendio. Accio. Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Aha! Back for more. Knew you were still hanging about. Had enough. Stop that break. You will pay for your deed.
Accio. Incendio.
Right. There we go.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Yeah, that's kind of my fault. Sorry, Tits.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Yeah, very long story.
You've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
What research?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist.
You know, normally you want to introduce
specialising
yourself
in Merlin's
before you
work
tell me you
and
have a
life.
wife.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin.
Right.
I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue.
And what is that?
I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Right. I get the
brought a
feeling
trunk
that
full of
she isn't
Mallowsweet with
entirely
me.
sure
It's
that
just
it's
over there by my
safe.
tent.
And therefore it's like, hey.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Right, just like...
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
What good is a pyre without fire?
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
And very vain.
What a day.
Very...
I can hardly believe it.
Very vain, very all about me type thing.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
And be saved by me.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Right, so... Alright, let's take a look and see what we've got here. So we have Lost Astrolabe. Reward would be an appearance. Caught it away.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Oh, it's locked. No. All right, so yeah, now we have all of these Merlin's trials. This game really packs in like a bunch of stuff. Like just a shit ton of stuff. Let's not just like drop straight down.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Well, let's find out. All right, so you are glowing purple. So I'm guessing we need to pull you along to somewhere. But where? What's that?
Accio.
You just... Oh, you will move. A little bit. You are not moving much.
Incendio. Accio.
Okay, so you just won't move with that spell at least. Which kind of sucks. Alright, so we've set 3 people on fire, and we've avoided 3 by dodging. Okay. There was another one that was like, it was in close to our defense against the dark arts. Yeah, there was one that was like near the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. It was, I think she was out in the courtyard. I think there was somebody that was like, "Ooh, this is back! Ooh, yay, way!" It's like, oh, well, okay.
Yours indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
You are very talkative for just a fast travel point. Oh, it's nighttime now. All right, well, we can wait for day. Or maybe we just waited for proper night? I wish there was a way to tell exactly what time it actually was. Like, it's nighttime, it's daytime. It's like, okay, that's... Yeah, see, that, yeah.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
I'm sorry, the what?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Okay.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something
A fair
to do
question.
with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Pretty much.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
What
I
are
hope
these?
you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find.
Well, I suppose we could go and try and find one of these fancy keys.
Galleons and a historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
Yeah.
I performed a new
Leviosa!
Okay, so, right, the teleport spot must be up here. Hello? Aha! Yes.
You really showed that troll what's what, didn't you?
I mean, I did my best. Ooh, this does not look good.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
Where did it go? Oh, there it is. What are you? Dear Satavati, you'd be pleased to hear that I received word from my contacts at Cambridge, who conceded that they had, in fact, been incorrect in their understanding of meteor showers. It seems that an Irish astronomer and a British astronomer both built upon the work done by an Italian astronomer, all muggles, mind you, as far as I know, to propose calculating the position of the dust at Earth's orbit as means of connecting meteors to comets. Brilliant, really. One can only imagine what they might do with an enchanted telescope. Frustratingly, in my correspondence, I did feel that I had to continue using the pseudonym from my days as a gentleman scholar. Whilst I still find it rather exciting to have a secret identity, the reason irks me. I am so looking forward to our trip later this year to Jantar Mantar. What an adventure we shall have. I miss you, my dear sister, and hope you are well. With love, Socrati? I don't know.
There's
Okay.
the cabinet. How
So-
do I get this key in there?
Oh, good. I don't know. We just have to wait for it to get close. Come on. You can do it, buddy.
Brilliant.
There we go. We just have to slap it at the right...
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Perhaps? One can hope? Why are you telling me there's a chest there? I mean, it's kind of irritating. I will say it is kind of irritating how they don't really have much in the way of like, oh, hey, you know, here's the height that you need to be at for this. Like, there's a quest here, apparently. A side quest here.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
All right.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Well, I only really confronted a troll, not really a
That's
dragon.
nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Ugh, well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I mean, that is kind of funny, but...
I'm sorry to hear that.
Mean.
Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's
Not
supposedly
surprising.
so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
So you want me to go in, be brave, get you something so that you can claim that you went in and that you're really brave.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Yeah, that seems... odd.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out.
Okay.
I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this.
All right. Yes, I shall see this through to the end. Don't worry. I mean, being the only way that you can get XP to increase your level is through doing quests and challenges and stuff like that. Like, oh, might as well keep at it then.
I should see this through and find the Hufflepuff house chest.
You'd grown out of it, but I suppose that was wishful thinking. It's your father's fault. Believe me, we are going to have a serious talk when you get home, and you will not enjoy it.
Okay. Somebody pissed a parent off. I mean, they did put in a lot of like flavor text and flavor, you know, just fun little flavors things here and there.
I mistook a Snargle pod for a Hufflepuff the other day.
Revelio.
All right, so
Accio.
right. Well, there's a nice little stairway down here.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Yes, you didn't have to give me a hint that, hey, set the fucking vines on fire. That's kind of a no-brainer. No, that was Azkaban, I do believe. Oh yeah, this
must
place.
be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
This looks totally safe.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness.
I guess we do have some new stuff here. Wow, okay, yes. Not bad, not bad. Matches. Alright, new coat. It's just a little bit better.
Care for light.
Right, so we need light.
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Right, let's make sure that it doesn't come back and crawl and bite us in the ass. So we can light torches, which helps keep it at bay while we're, like, fiddling around with other shit.
Incendio. Lumos.
All right, lots of pots. That is...
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio. Lumos.
Right.
Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
All right, so we're just gonna pop up in the greenhouses and probably scare the shit out of the next herbology class. Like, oh hi, don't mind me. I'm just popping up through the floor. Nothing to see here. We actually can collect some of those plants. All right. Ugh. All right, that's how to get back to the... All right, so now we return to Duncan. All right, so Duncan is in here, and he's right. He's like just inside from the cord from that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's, like I said, there's so many little side quests and stuff. It's like, oh my god, this game is...
Have you found anything to, prove my...
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate
It's
you
not
getting
like
it
it
for me.
attacked me or anything.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will.
Right.
Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
Okay, well, so yeah, we've done a bit more. So now we've got a plus 35 health because we leveled up to level 12. We did get some new gear. Like an adventure set. We got a scarf, but I know that, yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure the scarf was worse than what we had. So again, go back to the purple outfit because I just like the purple outfit. This works. This ensemble works. All right. And I believe that is where we are going to save for today. Wait a second. There was another owl? Yeah, wasn't there... Yeah. Okay, it's time to prove your dueling medal and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of Cross Wands. Also, the training dummy is still available. Lucan. All right. But that is where we are going to save for today. And yeah, we'll be back at it tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time. And yeah, we'll finish up here for today. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to press that subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below. The Facebook page, the Twitter account, the Tumblr account, the Blue Sky account, and the permanent invite for our Discord server, where I make sure to notify you of when we go live and everything like that. For example, later on tonight, we are doing, at 8 p.m. Central Time, we're doing Cyberpunk 2077. And then tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time, we'll be back with more Hogwarts Legacy. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio! go!